In July 2025, I hitched up my 1976 bowler trailer and pointed it north, way north, from the humid back roads of southern Georgia to the edge of the Arctic Ocean. This is the story of an offbeat journey through forgotten towns, wild landscapes, and the unexpected. These are the strange, true tales from the road. Welcome to Expedition Pod. Hi. So in this next video, we will be visiting the so-called steamship graveyard near Dawson. It's on the other side of the Yukon River. There is the well-known section that is, well-traveled. A lot of people visit. And then there is a section downriver that most people are unaware of its existence. There is a grand total of 7 ships there, as far as I know. Interestingly, I've looked into the, what the ships are that are there. And I have found online articles, print articles, videos, and a lot of them name some of the ships. None of them name all of them. What's interesting is that a whole bunch of the ones that are being listed or as unknown are not always the same. So by doing a little bit of reading, I think this may actually be the very first time that in one place all 7 ships are being named. Now there's one little mystery that I will show you that I ran into, where there is a discrepancy between the name that's listed out there and the name that's actually on the ship. And maybe you guys can help on that one. Maybe somebody knows. But that's going to be later in the video. Hope you guys enjoy it. So we are on the beach here. This is the mighty Yukon. And gonna have to hop here across this little creek. Fortunately, it's very little. Okay. It is quite wet here because it's actually been raining 24 hours pretty much yesterday. It just stopped last night. And, well, here we are. I'm gonna assume this is a bear track. And that's from today, the way it looks to me. Not that I'm a pro in this department. Far from it. So, but as part of the reason why I'm kind of like having a conversation here with you guys as I'm walking along, because I figure bear is going to hear me coming. Right over there across is what I believe is the town of Moosehide. I don't know much about it other than I think it's being used by indigenous people. There is an old Baptist church there, as far as I know. I don't know if there is any way to get there other than essentially asking a local for a boat ride. There's definitely no road. I looked. And this may require permission by the native tribe. But I could be wrong on that. So we're coming up on the first wreck fairly quickly here. As a matter of fact, there are three. There's a fourth one that is in the woods to our left. So based on what I've read here, the ice of the Yukon, when it breaks up, drags along this hull and has essentially torn the side of the hull away here a long time ago. We're coming up to the stern. So right here is the stern wheel. So yeah. It was a bit of a path, obviously. Numerous people have been visiting. So So in this case, obviously people have climbed in that, but I don't think this is very smart. This is interesting up there. Not sure what this is or means. If anybody knows, let me know. It may be some native graffiti. Some interesting graffiti here. Praise the wind and our weightlessness as we drift on homeward. People up here. So you can see here, this marks the end of this hall. Then right here, this is now the next boat, the next hall. So this right here, assuming we're also looking at the stern, it looks like the wheel is gone. Also looks like that large funnel that's fallen across is coming from the center boat. So, again, I know I've seen some other videos of other people who do crawl in here, but there are certain things that I don't think I should do. This is not, this is different than the dredge. This is definitely, there's no stability here anymore. This is gonna cave in, very soon. You can see here the metal plating that was on the hull. So there's still some remaining. And then there's the third one. Definitely looking at the stern, because the stern wheel is almost fully intact here. So this is beautiful. Also got to say, considering it's probably because it rained yesterday all day, the forest here is just incredibly lush and green, and it smells really good. So, but I'll walk down this path here first. See if we can make our way to the bow. So I found I don't know if this was a lifeboat. Yeah, so they were all lined up with the bow in the same direction, it looked like to me like. Sure what the best way here is. Oh, there is the other boat right there. So let's try and find our way to the fourth one. Okay, so this here is boat number 4. So this is the one that they cut apart already when they put her. Well, this was actually a sidewall here, or from top, because you can see the windows They didn't quite dismantle it completely, as had been described. Okay. This is the end of the first part of this video series. We have visited now the first section of the graveyard with the first 4 ships. The second section is slightly less accessible. It's a little bit upriver. There are three more ships that are resting over there. With one of them, there is a little bit of a question regarding the name. I didn't even notice it when I was there, even though I filmed it. Had I noticed it when I was there, I probably would have spent a little bit more time trying to decipher what may have been there. But I'm going to show this to you, and maybe some of you, maybe somebody who watches it knows what the discrepancy here is. I do hope you enjoy those videos, and I hope I've earned your subscription. I'll see you in the next video.